Hi Zach, this is Brandon here. Going to be showing you how to post a new post to your blog using the new interface WordPress that's on your site. So this is your site right now. Um, what you're going to want to do is actually go to your site /wp-admin, and I already have that loaded up here, and I already have a username and password loaded up. So let's log in. And it's going to connect to the server, and here we are. And this is your dashboard, and this is just kind of what you'll see when you log in at the beginning. And when you're talking about posting to your blog, what you really want to do is look over on the side where it says posts. Um, if we click on there, it's going to take us into the posts area, and blogs are considered posts. Your pages that are normally on your site are not posts. This is only for the blog. And you'll see a list when you click into it of all the different posts you have right now. And right now there's only 5, but we're going to change that. Another thing you can see underneath posts is a new drop down came down where you can add a new post. There's also categories that you can choose from. If we click into that, you can see I have a couple of different categories set up. We have uncategorized. We have your California Coast blog, events, and features. And the way I have it set up right this second is that featured show up on your homepage. California Coast events will show up in the events section, and anything else that's in the California Coast blog will show up in your blog section. So let's go into all posts again. And there's another button right up here that says add new. We're just going to click that to add a new post. And I already have some stuff loaded up in Microsoft Word, so I'm just going to copy and paste some things in. And we'll just give you a new title. And that's going to be the title that shows up on the blog post, just like what it was with Joomla. And then I have some text that's just some warm Ipsum text. And I'm going to paste it in. And if you'll notice, there's a visual tab and an HTML tab. And the visual tab is going to be like Microsoft Word when you go to do editing. And then the HTML tag is going to be where you can put code in. And you're probably not going to worry about the code side of it because that's what I do. So let's take a look and look at the different features that we have in terms of writing within WordPress. First, as a spell check, which is nice. You can see, you right click and it will give you options to change the words. You have your normal things where you can just take a line and click bold, and that will bold it. You can select some text and click italicize, and it will italicize it. You can even strike through it. I'm not sure why people would use that, but some people do. The other thing you can do is I say I want to take these 2 paragraphs and make them into a list. You can take it and make it into a bullet list real quick, or we could take it and put it into a numbered list, which makes putting lists and things like that together quite easy. The other thing that's really cool is that you can easily take something and turn it into a block quote. So I'm just going to take this paragraph and I'll show you what that means. The bottom, we'll just hit this quote button, and what it does is it kind of indents it, but really what it's telling you is that that is a quote from somebody else. And when we see it on the way it's going to look, you'll see what I mean. The other thing I can do is take this first paragraph, and let's just say I want it right aligned. It's as simple as that. And let's just put a link to Google in here. And so we just click on this little chain link thing, and http google.com. And we can give it a title. That's when you hover over it, what it will say with a little, little box that drops down. Let's just say a link to Google. And we'll have this open into a new tab. The other thing you can do is always have links to other things in your website, and they make it really easy by just letting you click on the other pages. So let's click add link to Google. And what we'll do is there's also this little button which is show hide kitchen sink, and it gives you more options. The other options you can have are, let's create a header. So I'm just going to put that on its new line. And type in, oh, that's why. And now we have a header. I don't really want that right aligned. I want it left aligned. So now we have a header. And there's different headings that you can do, different sizes, a little bit different style, and you can test those out on your own. And it's also pre-formatted, which gives it kind of that copywriter, uh, old typewriter look. So we're just going to stick with heading 1 right now. Heading 1. And we can underline it. And you can also change the text color to blue or pink. And then, yeah, so you can also, they also have this option to paste from Word, which brings up a whole new thing, and you can actually control paste in from Microsoft Word, and it should format things correctly for you. So we won't have that formatting issue like we did in the old version. And, there's other custom things, remove formatting, things that you probably won't use too much. So that looks pretty good. And then over here we have this way you can just save the draft, and that just saves a copy on the back end and doesn't actually publish it to the website. The other thing you can do is you can preview what it will look like, which is pretty cool because you don't even have to publish it, and you can see what it looks like on the website. And as you can see, we have our header that's pink and underlined and some bold text, and here's a link to Google, and you can see it works and opens in a new tab. Everything's right aligned. We got an ordered list with numbers. We have this block quote, and you can see it puts that gray line to show that it's actually a quote. And then it gives you this nice little written by Zach Crone, and I'll show you in another video how to actually update what it says here. And then people can leave a comment, and it's really that simple.